Hello my crafty friends. Thought I would do a quick video for y'all today. I'm going to make this thank you card. Sorry for my setup. I'm still trying to get a good setup for my camera and my tripod, and I know that you can see my tripod here. I'm so very sorry about that. Maybe by the next video I will have that figured out and how to totally have things out of view here. But I just wanted to show you how to make this quick thank you card. Today we are using the Swirly Scribbles Thinlits dies. I'm using this one here, this one, whoops, this one, and this one on my card. This is a great set. It's in the annual catalog. Also going to be using Thankful Thoughts stamp set. I'm going to use thank you on the front, and if you could see my face, you'd see the smile you put on it on the inside sentiment. Our card base is basic black. It's cut at 8.5, 5.5. I scored it at 4 1/4. We'll fold it. We'll get our card base, little folder. Let's get us a good crisp fold in the middle here. Look there. Very good. Very good. I like that. Alrighty. Then our next piece is an emerald green. The emerald green is cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I'm going to put it on using some fast fuse. This will take just a moment here. I'll tell you what, whoopsie, got it there a little too quick. It takes longer to decide what you're going to make and the colors you're going to use and all of that stuff than it does to start cutting out and making your card. I'm also going to use this same emerald green and put it on the inside of my card using the fast fuse. Just like this, right here. Now then. Now, what I'm going to do, now I've already used my Big Shot and cut out my little swirlies. I'm going to use some Tombow Mono to attach them to my emerald green. I'm just going to put it mostly on the back. On the back. Sure, it's going on the back, Sharon. Where do I think it's going? Heck if I know. Anyway, I'm going to put it on the outside edges more than anything because the majority of this is going to be hidden. So I don't have to have it perfectly seated. So I'm going to put this one right here. Let's go around with my circle. Tombow Mono dries clear, which is wonderful, especially when I get it all over my fingers. A little bit around the outside edge of this one here. You could also use your fine tip glue pen, but I don't seem to be quick enough before it starts drying. And Tombow Mono gives you just a couple of minutes. Oops, you got a little too much there. Let's get some of that off. And for you to get the glue where you want it, and then get it put on your card. So there, that's how I want that. Then we're going to take a piece of Playful Palette Designer Series paper, and I cut it at, oh, I forgot to write that down, 3 1/4 by 5. And on this piece, I'm going to put this. See, this is longer than my Designer Series paper, but that's okay because I'm going to cut part of this off at each end. So I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow Mono on it. Let's get it seated down. Okay. Look at there. See? I don't know why I can seem to go faster with the Tombow Mono than I can ever go with the fine tip glue pen, although I love the fine tip glue pen. It really holds very well. But anyway, there's something on there. Let's get this down. Okay, sticky, sticky. There you go. Whoopsie, it didn't sticky. Oops, I didn't go far enough. No wonder. Let's put a little bit right there. Okay. That says I don't want a sticky, sticky. Now, see how neat that looks? And we've got all this excess, and that's where our snips come in. Just flip it over. See where they're at. Snip it right off. Snip, 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 snip. Right off there. Perfect. Perfect. Oopsie. Look there. Just wants to stick. Well, won't stick to everything. Alrighty. Now then. Okay. What we are going to do next to this is I have a 2 by 3 3/4 piece of very vanilla cardstock. I just got this out of my scraps. I mean, you know, hang on to your scraps because you never know when all you need is a 1 inch. I think I said 2 inches, didn't I? It's a 1 inch by 3 3/4 little piece to stamp your sentiment on. That's the piece that we're going to stamp the thank you. And I've got the thank you on the B block. We're going to ink it up with archival black, basic black ink. And get it out in the center. Stamp it. Not too bad. Okay. Close that ink pad up right quick. And then I'm going to take my banner triple punch. I'm going to put right in here, scoot it all the way to the end. Punch. Punch. Whoopsie. I don't think I punched that good. I didn't punch it good at all. Punch. Okay, for some reason, it says it does not want to punch. And I'm saying, I want you to. Okay. There's a trick to that, too. Let's just get our snips and we'll finish that up. Just like this. There's always a fix for what we do. Alright, not too bad at all. Not too bad. Okay, now for this we're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. Take some and cut 1 1/2 for each end. And then in the middle of this, I've got a 12-inch piece of this wonderful Emerald Envy taffeta ribbon. Now this is in the New Occasions catalog, so you need to hunt for it. It's gorgeous. Love it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a bow. Not a bow, but a bow. I'm going to do it like this and like this, because I want to put it in here. Then I am going to take the glue dots, my scissors, take a glue dot, put one right here, I'm going to put one right here. Now I'm going to decide, is that how I want it? Yes or no? Let me see. Looks pretty good. one more glue dot. We're going to glue dot this baby right here in the middle, and we're going to angle it. Don't want it straight up and down. I want to angle it. So I'm going to angle it about in the middle. See if I like it. Maybe angle a little more. There we go. And then all of this excess, we don't want it, I don't want it showing, so just going to snip it all off down here. It's behind the tag, so you can't see it. See? Looks pretty good in my opinion. And then we're going to attach it right here. Now, excuse me. This ribbon kind of makes it a little bulky right in the center, but that's okay. I just kind of bent it just a smidgen. Well, I just wanted to stick with me. See this right here in the center. All right, how about that? Like that. Then we are going to pop this up on our card front. I'm going to use dimensionals for that also. I like to cut them down. They go further that way. Sometimes you want to use a whole one for some things. Some things it's okay to use a half of one. There's some things that I use just a small piece of one because whatever is too small to use anything other than. Excuse me. In the center, I'm going to put a hole in, and then I'm to give it a little more support here and here. Now, this is going to go onto the front of my card. All of these backs off these. Center it on the front. Oh, that's part of the, that's so silly. Okay, just center it on the front, right here. Oh, looks pretty good, pretty good. Now we're going to finish up the inside. I always like to do my insides, just makes the card look finished. Sometimes I might not put a sentiment on the inside, because I have, or even on the front, because I decided what I want to use the card for. But this one is a thank you card, and I do have a sentiment I want to put on the inside. I'm putting another piece of the Designer Series paper in here. Then I have this 4 by 2 3/4 piece of Very Vanilla that I am going to put the inside sentiment on. And I have that sentiment on a C block. I'm going to also ink it up with this Archival Basic Black ink. Now I'm doing this up to tell y'all about celebrations and the New Occasion catalog. It's got some wonderful things in it. Like I said, it's got this wonderful, wonderful ribbon in it. It's got awesome stamp sets, some papers. Designer Series papers are out of this world that's in the Occasions catalog. And for any $50, well, let me put it this way, every $50 you spend, and you can spend this either out from the Occasions catalog and or the annual catalog. But for every $50 you spend, you can get a free item from the new Celebrations catalog. And let me tell you, there is some wonderful, wonderful things in the Celebrations catalog that I know that you'll want. Let me see. Get this down. Look at there. That does not look too bad at all. Maybe a little smidgen crooked, but not too bad. Not too bad. I'm okay with that. Okay with that. Excuse me. And also this